Hi everyone, welcome back to Behind the Pages with Maggie, breaking barriers one story at a time. Today we have episode 22 and I bring to you the story It Takes a Village, written by Jane Cohen Fletcher. Now I think before we begin, it would be really lovely to hear about the context of the story given by the author herself. So here it is. Yemi feels very grown up. Today she will take care of her little brother Koku at the market while Mama sells mangoes. I will watch you, Yemi tells Koku proudly, all by myself. But Mama and the villagers just smile because they know better. Oh, how wonderful Yemi feels as she leads Koku through the marketplace. But the moment she turns her back to buy some peanuts, Koku wanders off. Through the maze of walls Yemi searches, but Koku is nowhere to be found. Little does she know that her brother is being well cared for by the friendly villagers, and it's not until Yemi finds Koku just waking up from his nap in the mat vendor's stall that she discovers what Mama and her friends knew all along. Now, Jane Cohen Fletcher's heartwarming story, based on the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child," will reveal to readers young and old the power of a close-knit community. So, without further ado, let's get into the story. The sun was just beginning to climb into the sky, but the villagers had been up for hours. It was market day. Yemi, Mama said, you must take care of your little brother today while we're at the market. I'll be too busy selling our mangoes. Come, Koku, Yemi said, I will watch you today, all by myself. All by yourself, Mama said, and smiled at what Yemi said. Mama knew better. Mama picked up their mangoes. Yemi picked up Koku. She felt very grown up as she walked out of the family compound beside Mama. They joined the stream of people walking into the village. People came from all around to sell their goods and buy whatever they needed. Market day was also a time for visiting. The greeting started the moment they stepped on the paths into town. Hello, how are you? How is your family? Yemi helped Mama set out their mangoes. One of the other fruit vendors said, Yemi is a big girl now. She's a lot of help to you. Yes, said Mama. She's going to watch Koku for me today. All by myself, Yemi added. All by yourself? Yay, gay, the women marveled. They smiled and nodded, but they knew better too. When the mangoes were all in neat piles, Yemi asked if she and Koku could take a look around the market. Mama said, yes, but don't be gone too long. Yemi had not walked very far when Koku became restless. He must be hungry, she said. She set him down for just 1 minute so she could buy some peanuts, and Koku wandered off. Cho! Yemi cried when she turned around and discovered Koku was gone. She put the peanuts in her pocket and she hurried off to find him. Where could he have gone? She said. As Yemi searched for him, she began to worry. Koku must be hungry. But he was not. Koku must be thirsty. But he was not. Or Koku must be frightened. But he was not. Koku must be hot. But he was not. Koku must be tired. But he was not. Finally, after searching for him everywhere, Yemi stopped and cried aloud, Koku must be lost. But he was not. Just across the path from where Yemi stood, Koku was waking up. Is this your Koku? The mat vendor asked. Yes, exclaimed Yemi as she scooped up her brother. Thank you so much for taking care of him, Yemi said to the mat vendor. Oh, he chuckled. I was not the only one. He pointed to where Koku had come from. Yemi thanked him again and headed off to the other direction. She said thank you again and again and again and again. We've been gone a long time, Koku, Yemi said. Mama must be worried. But she was not. Mama knew better. As my mama told me and her mama told her, I will tell you. You weren't alone today, Yemi. We don't raise our children by ourselves. It takes a village to raise a child. Now, this is a little note at the end of the book written by the author herself on the market. Now, Africa has its share of supermarkets and shopping centers, but in rural villages in Benin and many other African countries, a traditional open-air market is the only market that serves the community, as it has for hundreds of years. The villagers are the buyers and sellers. Market days occur on a regular schedule the year round, and the produce and other food staples available vary according to growing season and region. The market is also the source for fabric, clothes, cooking utensils, farm tools, fishing equipment, livestock, handcrafted items like baskets and pottery, as well as imported items as canned milk, canned fish, batteries, lanterns, soaps, plastic dishes, animal pots, pens, and school notebooks. It's an open-air shopping mall where you're likely to find about anything. And market day is also a social occasion with food vendors selling hot meals, snacks, and beverages. It's an opportunity to visit with relatives and friends. And all the items depicted in this book, such as the pottery, fabrics, baskets, decorated calabashes, and so on, though not representative of a specific region, are typically found in markets throughout Benin. And of course, the African proverb that is centered in this whole story, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that story as much as I enjoyed reading it, and thank you so much for being here for this episode of Behind the Pages with Maggie, breaking barriers one story at a time. I can't wait to see you in our next episode. Goodbye for now.